Abraham Lincoln was an American lawyer and the 16th President of the United States. He is perhaps most well known for being the president during the American Civil War, during which he gave his famous Gettysburg Address, and for promoting the abolition of slavery in the country, which occurred with the ratification of the 13th Amendment while he was in office. A little-known fact about Abraham Lincoln, however, is that he was a believer in universal salvation. While the religious beliefs that he held to were a matter of contention during his life, and different people accused him of holding to different controversial doctrines, there are multiple reports from friends and acquaintances that describe him as believing in universalism. He is even said to have written a manuscript in support of the topic in 1834. In The Almost Chosen People, a study of the religion of Abraham Lincoln by William J. Wolfe, the author quotes an associate of Lincoln's named Isaac Cogdell, who described a discussion in Lincoln's office in 1859. Lincoln expressed himself in about these words: "He did not nor could not believe in the endless punishment of any one of the human race. He understood punishment for sin to be a Bible doctrine, that the punishment was parental in its object, aim, and design, and intended for the good of the offender. Hence it must cease when justice is satisfied. He added that all that was lost by the transgression of Adam was made good by the atonement. All that was lost by the fall was made good by the sacrifice." A Universalist preacher in the 1800s, Erasmus Manford, known for holding debates on the topic of universal salvation, recounts in his book 25 Years in the West how Abraham Lincoln attended one of his debates in Springfield, Illinois as a spectator. "We debated 4 days in the Representatives' Hall of the Capitol in the presence of vast assemblies. The discussion produced much excitement in Springfield, and all parties attended it. I remember seeing Mr. Lincoln there punctually every day and every night. He often nodded his head to me when I made a strong point. Little did I think, or he think, what was to be his future position and history."
During the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln was sometimes criticized because he loved his enemies too much. He was told, "You shouldn't love your enemies, you should seek to destroy them." To which Abraham Lincoln replied, "Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends?" Isn't that powerful? Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Abraham Lincoln believed in universal salvation. He believed in the power of love and the preciousness of each individual, and that everyone would eventually be saved, and because of that he could love even his enemies. And what a difference that made in how he lived his life. I believe that we who believe in universal salvation are called to live in the same way as Abraham Lincoln. We who believe in universalism, who believe in the power of love and the preciousness of each individual, are called to rise above being judgmental and cruel in order to be able to transform the world with love.
Abraham Lincoln died one of the most famous deaths in American history, being shot in the back of the head by John Wilkes Booth in Ford's Theater while attending a play in April of 1865. He is memorialized in a variety of ways in the USA, perhaps most famously on the penny, the $5 bill, and by the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C.